to become really aware of time. It's the return journey. Time to return where? Baba has given us two keywords: ever ready and suddenly. Ever ready in what? To check whether am I ready or still getting ready. To return home, who has to return? And where I have to go? All of you are Baba's children, knowledgeable souls. And so I don't need to define this. This is not the lecture for public. This is gathering of Brahmins. So we don't need to go into the details of the basic things. Or do we have to? Perhaps to remind myself you came in the golden age, the divine souls, the Sun dynasty kingdom, Vishnu clan, souls came in the beginning. Beginning of the age when it was Sato-Pradhan matter, because you did not bring body with you. No one brings. And it's very obvious, even for those who don't have knowledge, body will not return. Body did not come. Did body come from the golden age or from Paramdham? Did body come from Paramdham? Paramdham, where my original home. It is journey back to home first. And there I did not have this body of 5 elements. Even Sato-Pradhan elements do not exist. Body is in the soul world. Do the 5 elements are in the soul world? Simple. First day is knowledge. The first lesson. that body is composed of 5 elements. I don't need to ask this because all of you are Brahmins. Even the worldly people know this body is composed of 5 elements. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And this physical world exists with 5 elements. In Paramdham, we live only lights, points of lights, pure energies, bodiless soul, incorporeal souls. We came in the golden age and adopted the body of 5 elements. And these 5 elements were Sato Pradhan. It was original truth of the elements in matter. The energy of 5 elements was unique. Earth was also full, pure. Matter, all the material, even the building that we created in the golden age, was also everything found in its perfect stage of clean and pure. Baba says that mines are full of jewels, diamonds. You don't have to dig to take these jewels out. It offers itself on the surface. You remember this, Murli? You have heard, no? Everything is available. Matter is perfect, but we are not materialistic. We have matter in its best, purest state of being as matter. But now people have, they call it wealth, lot of comforts and material, but they are known as materialistic, possessed by matter. In the golden age, matter was pure, so the purity was that there is no attachment to anything. And as we came through the journey, gradually matter becomes from Sato Pradhan to Sato, Rajo and Tamo. These diamonds and gold palaces studded with diamond, all the jewels that gold and wealth we have, it's building material. Now people, there is so much violence because of all this, what is emerging from particular continents, from mines or from the ocean. Violence is taking place in order to achieve this. And there was perfect, pure, non-violence age, because this possessiveness, which we consider wealth, it was no wealth, it is normal building material. There was no question of anyone can take it away from us. We used it with a natural state of total detached, because we lived here as trustees, detached. We carry these sanskaras of being full, knowledgeful, peaceful, loveful, blissful, powerful, all virtues completely viceless. Now, to return with the same state of mind, I have to check that this body, which is composed of 5 elements, is it pure? In 5 elements, 5 vices are filled. Where I have to return is in corporeal world, and when I have to come back and live is viceless world. Viceless world. So in order to return to my original home and then my original place where I get this body, must be completely viceless. Now, 5 vices, which is in the name of lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego, is filled in 5 elements. But they are not called vices. They are the natural property with different what is called natural property in matter. For example, earth. What is the natural thing in earth? Earth is heavy. Earth has a natural property of gravity. Gravity means attraction. Gravity means pulling each other. And what Baba is telling us, if you have to return home, be bodiless, be detached, be soul conscious, renounce body consciousness. So it is not only one element. Body is composed of 5 elements. And if I have to return, then I have to be free from the 5 properties: influence, effect, defect of these 5 elements which has created in our personality, in our nature, in our character. So, the first thing is attraction towards human beings, attraction towards the body. Gravity. One person is pulling the other with different type of vices, with different kind of attraction. Each other we pull in the name of a relationship. In the name of relationship, we are born with that attachment, attraction. In the Iron Age, what it is, Baba says, be free from attraction and temptation. So these senses, which were completely pure, which even the senses were called divine, sense organs were called deities. In the name of the deities, the sun is deity, moon is deity, water is deity. All these 5 elements were divine. And now these 5 elements are undivine, or 5 elements are filled with 5 vices. So first, this body grows, which is gradually attracts us, brings us down. For example, this something I have, piece of stone, piece of wood, I need to grip like this, and I lift up. As soon as I leave it, it will fall down. It will be attracted by the earth. So we are trying to go up above with soul conscious practice, but the moment I see myself with my body, or I with the identity of the body, the first lesson actually, it looks like that I need to give myself again the first lesson to reach my first subject of bodilessness, free from gravity. In the name of service, in the name of working together, in the name of planning together, we come closer to each other. Then we say, my idea of service is this, my planning, we share with each other. Then we say, yes, I can see you understand what my concept is. Let us sit together and make it more clear. Now we come closer. How gradually this Maya attracts us. Ravana enters in our matter as well, in matter consciousness. Consciousness, intention is okay, but how subtly this bondage begins. Baba has come to liberate me, but how gradually we get tied in bondage and we carry the burden, so we cannot fly. Baba has to make us angels to fly, has to make us pure. So how this first vice of attraction comes in? Okay, very, very pure door of service, of glorifying Baba. We sit together, we plant together. Then let us have a cup of tea, coffee, tea. We go somewhere, we talk. In the name of service, you begin to be attracted by the ideas, by clever way of presentation, impressed with each other. Now we come home, mother or wife or whom I am living. Why you have come late? Oh, it was too much traffic today, and so I got late. Telling lie, hiding the truth. Then next day, why so late? Oh, it was accident today, and the broad roads were blocked. Why came you late? Office has been so much work in the office. My file was full of, my boss is very demanding, gave me work more and more. Working people are less and all burden comes on me. Deceiving each other. Deception. How falsehood enters in the truth. Attraction, attachment increases. Come more closer, and gradually, okay, we plant together, we open a center, Gita Pathshala together. We can have, gradually, you know the stories of Brahman life. I don't need to remove. Many go away like this, of becoming companion in the name of service, and then take other road instead of returning to the home, to the world of divinity, gone back to the world of attraction and temptation. Far instead of coming closer to Baba, going far. So gravity or attraction is in the earth, either through beauty or through cleverness or through bright brain or through creativity. The door is very, very attractive, but the destination we reach is bondage, deception, making excuses, telling lies. Instead of becoming all virtuous, the virtues we have before, we begin to lose. You understand what I want to say? Is it clear? Now, the second element is the element of earth, water. Water, blood connection, 80% in the body is water and blood. So where is blood connection, we become very quickly emotional. Attachment, worry, tension, fear, imagination, doubt. The children have not come home, might perhaps accident have taken place, or perhaps somebody has kidnapped them, or something would have happened. So thoughts of fear, tension and worry, very subtle way of attachment taking over and creating a shadow that I cannot see. Instead of worrying, I need to create a powerful thought of clarity. But I create a wrong feeling, fear. Next door person is sick. Ambulance came. I couldn't sleep. I say, oh, whole night. It was so much disturbance. I couldn't sleep. And my own home, my son, my husband, my mother, anyone is sick. Whole awake night I was awake. I make the arrangement for ambulance. Next day morning I was in hospital full day. But I am not complaining. Difference between how blood connection makes us emotional, and in that way fear, tension, worry creates in us. Then virtues, we were all virtuous, completely viceless, and we gradually created this, our property, vices, because of body attachment. And Baba says, yes, of course, stay with the relationship, stay with your family, stay in your household, and this body itself is also a lake which is full of mud, water. You become detached from this as well. You are a soul, so stay soul conscious, not body conscious. Stay, I am a soul, soul conscious. But then I am a body, which is first lesson of that I am not this body. So this ignorance of which I am so and so. I am big I. And if you write big I, there is a hook on big I. And there is a small hook on the bottom of big I. You write a big I in English. One big hook there, small hook at the bottom. So we have many packets or bundles hanging on it. Why, what, where, how. There's many small bundles of why, what, where, how, which makes the waste of energy. We become, our mind becomes character of Ramayana mantra, the story of Raja Dashrath, because many of you have heard Ramayana. Dashrath, king, and had 3 queens. I, the soul, am the king of this body, Raj Yogi, Raja. 5 elements, 5 sense organs, 5 organs of physical action, performance. And then I am becoming golden-aged king. I am bringing Ram Raj. But mantra, manmana bhava changes into mantra with why, what here of I, question, kya, why, and kingdom is delayed. Instead of golden age, we reach 14-degree stage. 14 years kingdom was delayed. Baba says, what are you reading the stories? They are not of somebody else's story. These are our practical stories, that how this jealousy, my and I, and small I, when you write small I as a hook on it, is there a hook on it? No. Dot. Small I means dot. Full stop. Big I means why and what, why not? How? So then out of that comes the jealousy, anger, fire of comparison, competition. Third element. So the soul, Baba says, you remember again, be soul conscious. You are not body, you are just a soul. And your mind changes into in soul consciousness with right understanding that I am just a point of light. You put full stop on it, and then your intellect is called Kaushalya. And how many of you have heard Ramayana? Anyone? Some have heard, read Ramayana. The queen, Kaushalya, means divine intellect, who could give birth to that kingly soul with divine quality, with power of renunciation, with totally tapasvi soul. When the intellect is divine, you have not possessiveness, you are just a dot. And no matter whatever it is, mind is totally clean and clear. And then king had third one, sanskaras, which was called Sumitra. Mitra means friend, and Sumitra means divine friend. So when the soul is a friend of God, becomes family with the divine qualities, it creates creation of this is Lakshman. Instead of mantra, doubtful mind, greedy mind, competition mind, becomes friendly mind. Sumitra means beautiful friend of the self, instead of becoming enemy of your own. And then second one, Shatrughan. Shatru means enemy, destroyer of enemy. The soul with divine intellect and with divine character becomes its own friend and finishes the enmity with each other, enmity with the self, and becomes friend of God, and have this consciousness of making the journey together to go home with great love and natural renunciation. So in order to go back home, I have to become free from bondage and burden. So, karmic account, which became full of vices with these 5 elements conscious. So, in body attraction and gradually fall into lust, gradually attraction, temptation, appreciation. Second, attachment in water, blood. Third is air. In air, body, third element of the body. In air is greed. I'm not hungry. I come home, I had good food, and I had good feast as well. But I come home, I see today, I can feel chips are made, samosa is created, nice snacks. So I take only a little bit. I just want only a little bit. And gradually I eat a plate full of that. What is it? It's the smell created greed in me. Air is subtle. The elements are also becoming subtle. Earth, you can grip a stone, right? Water, you cannot grip. You cannot. It will slip away from your hand. It's subtle. Then fire, anger, jealousy, hatred, burning inside, as well as anger. In the name of digesting good things, I begin to take the things which create anger and burn each other with jealousy and hatred, with competition and criticism. Fire, this is inside. The fire element. Fourth, the earth, water, air. I go outside, I read on the board, buy one, get 3 free. I don't want it. But because sometime it will be useful, I buy it. I heard my friend got a very nice house and good kind of decoration. His sitting room is very attractive. I want to see and I want to buy and make like it. Air. Greed is filled in it. Temptation is filled in it. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Ether is unlimited. Baba says, you cannot find the end of it. Science is trying to reach the end, but this element is unlimited. Matter, amongst matter, it is becoming subtle and subtle. Our voices are becoming subtle. Gradually, earth gripping. Water you cannot grip. It will sieve away. Air, you cannot put your hand in it. Fire, in the fire, air is touching you, but you cannot touch it. More subtle, a piece of stone, you could hold it. Air, a nice cool air. Leaves are curtain is moving, leaves are moving. So what is, means elements are filled in this becoming subtle and subtle. So our voices are becoming subtle and subtle. So sky means everything should be in my control. And that should be because it is my department, you cannot touch it, you cannot interfere it. So everything is, because I am in charge of the department, without my permission, without your idea becoming my idea becoming your idea, you cannot touch it. You cannot enter in this area. So this ego, unlimited. So 5 elements, body composed of 5 elements, is filled with 5 vices. And for return journey, I have to be bodiless, viceless. All my organs have to become divine, and this is why we become yogi. So soul conscious vision, divine vision, love, mercy, forgiveness. So when I feel the qualities of divinity, I am ready to return home. Otherwise, this world is making me heavy, and I come at the time not when Sato Pradhan stage. I go in a Sato or Rajo, or souls come in Tamo Pradhan stage. So for us, return journey means to return with the same sanskaras which I brought with me. That is all virtuous, completely viceless, 16 celestial degrees complete, full. And now in 5 vices, 5 elements in body conscious, 5 vices, and each vice has 25 grandchildren, children and grandchildren. It's a big clan of vices. Just like there's a big tree, gradually the tree of humanity grows, the family tree grows. In the same way, the seed of vice gradually becomes a forest, a thorn, and bondage comes. Sorrow becomes our sanskaras. We don't come early. In the golden age, in order to go return journey, going with the consciousness of returning back. Return journey should make clear of my going home free from bondage, free from vices, completely pure, full of all virtues, so that my return to the golden age, not only return journey, but returning back to the golden age in the beginning, so I can play with Shri Krishna. I can rule the golden aged kingdom with full purity, divinity, with royalty and dignity. So spirituality, in order to return home, I need to see that in my personality, spirituality has become reality, because I am going into the age of truth. I need to become double light. Light, weightless, and light in my personality. Easy nature, loving and divine character, good wishes, pure feelings. So I do not have any kind of pull of from the vices of any other souls, because the karmic account has to be cleared, and that's why how much my yoga has become natural, karma yogi. Return journey means no karma bondage. My karmatit stage. While performing action, I keep the connection beyond the 5 elements with the 6th element Vasi, resident of the land of incorporeal world, and I go as an incorporeal stage. Another aspect is that I make insurance with the insurance magnet. If I'm returning, I don't go with empty-handed. So if I have insured with Baba yesterday, day before yesterday's Murli, so every day's Murli is making us clear that I go with surety and security. And I cannot take this body with me, but what I have earned through this body, through performing divine actions with good relationship, to see how much good wishes, good feelings give happiness and receive happiness, so that I am attracted towards the world of happiness. Give blessings, receive blessings. So when I return, Baba can use, even in the copper age, my statues with the image of blessings. So checking the sanskaras, am I ready? So have I packed everything? Power to pack up, power to let go. Open material does not go. I need to pack up. And then I have to check in. Even if you got the plane, you cannot put all your suitcase with your seat next to you. You have to check in. So in the same way, I have to check in that whatever is allowed, if custom does not allow, if the security check does not allow what has to go, I have to take it out. So even I am ready to go, and I think I have planned. So self-checking, that is there any kind of my nature of looking at what this one is doing, what that one is doing, parchintan. So now I, the soul, has to return home. So my mind has to become, soul has to return. Then I check, as I checked body, 5 elements, in the same way I have to have self-checking of my mind, my intellect, and my sanskaras. When my 3 is there, mind, intellect, and sanskaras, mind consciously stays in man-mana-bhav. Intellect yoga in the action is with Baba, so that my sense organs are purified, and the same matter which is now filled with 5 vices becomes filled with purity, and so my body is healthy and no karmic account remained. So I come with healthy body, with a beautiful life, with long life, healthy, wealthy and happy, so my sanskaras are divine. One time in Baba's room, a small group was sitting with Baba. I peeped in. At that time, when we came in early 60s, still family was small. I came in 1957. My spiritual birth was 1957. 58, 59, family was so small. Anytime you can go to with Baba, go in Baba's room, can have breakfast with Baba. And if you go breakfast time, child, have you eaten? No, Baba, I am going to have my breakfast. Sit down here, have breakfast. In the evening you go. It is just like parents. You go, a child can go any time. So I went in Baba's room. I draw the curtain. Room was small at that time. Now room is 3 times bigger. 3 rooms making 1 room. Baba's room now. So that time was very small. Only few could sit. And I hesitated to sit there. Baba says, come, come, child. He understood that the place is full. He pointed out to sit on his bed. And I said, how can I sit on Baba's bed? Baba is sitting on the mattress on the floor. And bhakti was also that if Guru is seated on a high, you have to sit. But still Baba so high, how can I sit on Baba's bed? Baba says, child, don't think, sit down. So I sat there, half standing, half sitting. A beautiful conversation was going on. Question answer, this group was asking. And I also enjoyed it. One question they asked, Baba, when all will be ready to go through karmic account, either through realization, repentance, punishment, or suffering, have cleared their accounts. Why not other religions come in the golden age? Why only the divine, the soul of deities come in the golden age? Baba looked at me and said, my daughter will answer your question. I said, Baba, they have asked you, so you have to answer. And with great love, Baba said, child, Baba says, my daughter will answer the question. Now how in front of Baba to speak knowledge? I hesitated. Baba says, no, answer. At that day was Dhobi Ghat, washing day. But no washing machine, a drum, big drum of water, soap, boiled, and this sheets, bed sheets or cover, blankets cover were put in it. Baba also used to become a washerman and hit his clothes against the stone. It was a primitive way. Early days used to wash like that. I said, Baba, all the clothes were washed, but it did not change the material. The material of the sheets or the blankets, thick material, a small material, thin material, quality of the material did not change. And when we are now returning home and then go to the golden age, we are becoming, Baba is making us, changing our qualities, making us all virtuous and viceless. Baba says which sanskaras, that specially, that is not, they don't go. Then Baba explained everything with open, that the real, it is not only just the purity, impurity, but at the same time sannyasi become pure. Many Christians, many monks live pure. It is not only the purity and cleanliness, along with that, the main sanskaras, there is happiness. In the golden age is inner happiness, is inner joy. It's now you prepare yourself with super sensuous joy. So that is what I was asking, that comfortable life of free from dirt and free from dust. Have you booked the air condition? At that time, train was first class and happiness means constant stage, free from dust and free from outer influence. So happiness, you are becoming, the golden age sanskaras are sanskaras of happiness. Khatam karenge na. So it is actually in the golden age, the souls are not only pure, that the golden age deities start with happiness, because the karmic account had settled here with yoga power. They did not have to pay. Christianity remembers cross first. Buddhism wants nirvana. Other religion do not believe in purity. What is the important along with purity is happiness. That's why let there be a natural happiness of belonging to Baba in your life. Happiness, give blessing. Be happy to hear the praise of others. Appreciate each other's speciality. So when your heart is happy to see others progressing, your royalty is increasing. Jealousy is increasing, you are coming in silver age. If your royalty and purity comes. So see, before you return journey, also remember that when I return, am I returning back in the golden age, silver age, copper age and iron age. So it is return journey in both ways. Return home, then return in the beginning of the cycle of time. So then you have to transform everything, purify everything, and check in your luggage, and you alone fly like an angel, Farishta. And this is why check whether that you belong. Criteria is clear to return home. Om Shanti.